10 controversial magazine covers. Number 10. The magazine called Wired, June 1997. I personally bought this issue of Wired, being a huge Apple fan, and still have it to this day. The graphical power of this cover is amazing, and the desperation of Apple is evident. If you were a computer owner, PC or Apple, this cover was of interest, depicting the impending death of the biggest brand on the planet at the time was bound to stir up trouble. The article inside 101 Ways to Save Apple is great reading, especially now that the Apple is dominating the creative tech landscape. Number 9. Entertainment Weekly, May 2nd, 2003. Three chicks in trouble. Being naked on the cover is nothing new these days, but the Dixie Chicks appear naked on this cover of Entertainment Weekly, with tattoos that read "Boycott Traitors, Dixie Sluts, and Proud Americans" on their bodies. This was on the heels of Dixie Chick member Natalie Maine's criticisms of the impending invasion of Iraq by America. Some Americans boycotted Dixie Chicks music and concerts for months even after this issue allowed them to further speak their mind. Number 8. Time, April 8, 1966. Rumors of my death. Anytime someone questions God, you're going to get controversy, and this Time magazine cover from April 8, 1966 was no exception. This was the first time the magazine used an all-type cover, but the question is God dead was the bigger issue, and the article inside which preached the death of the God inflamed readers. Number 7. Time, January 2nd, 1939. For better or worse, on January 2nd, 1939, Time magazine published its annual Man of the Year issue. For the year 1938, Time had chosen Adolf Hitler as the man who, for the better or worse, had most influenced events of the preceding year. Cover picture featuring Hitler playing his hymn of the hate in a desecrated cathedral while victims dangle on a St. Cathedral's wheel, and the Nazi hierarchy looks on. Number 6. Baby Talk, August 2006. The Breast of Ideas. Readers of the August 2006 US parenting magazine Baby Talk were up in arms over the publication's cover depicting a woman breastfeeding, with many calling the photo offensive and disgusting. The whole point of the cover was to bring focus to the controversy surrounding breastfeeding in the United States, where a survey found that 57% were opposite to women breastfeeding in public. Number 5. Vogue, April 2008. It was Beauty That Killed the Beast. One of the more recent covers to elicit controversy was the Vogue cover with basketball superstar LeBron James, who shared the April cover of the magazine with supermodel Gisele Bündchen. The controversy stems from the opinion that his screaming face and cradling of a blonde woman has recent overtone in its resemblance to the movie poster of King Kong and Far Away. Number 4. Art Month, July 2008. In the eyes of the beholder, Art Monthly, Australian magazine sparked outrage over naked images of children by publishing an image of a 6-year-old Olympia Nelson on its July cover and two shots inside. The magazine's editors said the images were chosen as a protest against an uproar over similar pictures by artist Bill Hanson. A shot of Olympia was taken in 2003 by her mother, Melbourne photographer Polixeni Papapetro. Number 3. Playboy, October 1971. Black and white. While many Playboy covers can be considered controversial, this cover makes the list for breaking the color barrier, which features an African American on the cover for the first time. Jerry Stern sits in the Playboy bunny chair on this October 1971 Playboy cover. Number 2. Golf Week, January 2008. Controversy becomes controversy. Even in today's more enlightened age, Golf Week pushed the envelope a little too far. On January 19, 2008, Golf Week magazine chose the image of news to illustrate a story about the TV anchor's racially tinged comments. But the graphically powerful photo of news became a controversy all its own. The editor was fired after a public backlash of negative comments. Number 1. Esquire, April 1968. Ouch, standing up for beliefs can hurt. When it comes to controversial covers, it helps to start with a controversial personality, and Muhammad Ali was never one to hold his tongue or his opinions. In this April 1968, Esquire magazine cover, the greatest of all time, is depicted as the martyr Saint Sebastian, patron saint of athletes. Saint Sebastian was pierced with arrows for his religious beliefs. Ali is similarly pierced by 6 arrows, as Esquire defended his refusal to be drafted into the US Army because of his own religious beliefs. He was convicted of violating the Selective Service Act and stripped of his title.